YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here. We have the Washington Commanders post-game video. And in today's video, I'm coming on here with my post-game analysis of the Washington Commanders' loss to the San Francisco 49ers, 37-20. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, make sure you go down below. Leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload a video about the NFL, or in this case, our Washington Commanders. Let's get straight into today's video, bro. So, first start by saying this, bro. Scott Turner, at this point, bro, you just gotta see me, fool. Like man, time, like at this point, you just gotta wreck me, bro. Cause like you're literally terrible. Like I literally don't know you as a person, so I don't hate you as a person. But as a play caller, I hate you, like literally, and I know that is a strong word, okay? But bro, this dude is literally so bad. Like, okay, he doesn't run the ball last week. Oh, what does that mean? You gotta overrun it this week, and then not to mention you overrun it against a defensive line that is literally the best in football, that is not giving up more than 5 yards a carry. I mean, like, when you normally get a 3-yard gain, you're pissed. But at how good their defensive line is, when you get a 3-yard carry, you're happy about that, right? You constantly keep running inside zone to Brian Rob. They're stuffing it on first and 10, then on 2nd and 9, you want to do it again, and then you put Taylor Heinecke in a predicament to where he has to pull something out of his ass. It got to be 3rd and 9. It's all Taylor Heinecke not defending him. Okay, we're going to get to him, but Taylor Heinecke, every single 3rd down, 3rd and 9, 3rd and 11, 3rd and 12, 3rd and 15, 16, 17. Like, it's always 3rd and forever. It's never 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4. Okay? 3rd and 2. It's always something like that. 3rd and 9. And now Taylor Heinecke, knowing the kind of quarterback he is, has to magically continue to convert on 3rd downs. He's not an Aaron Rodgers. He's not a Tom Brady. He's not Justin Herbert or Patrick Mahomes. He's not a guy that's made to consistently convert on 3rd downs. So why do you constantly put this guy in a position to where he has to? Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense at all. Okay? Heinecke was not bad for the first half of this game. Okay? But you already know what it is. At some point, he is going to turn over the football. And what happens? We did not have, honestly, bro, looking back on the game, we rarely had good starting field position, if I can remember correctly. I mean, we're always starting inside our 20, 15, and we really never had good starting field position. Like, obviously, we had plays where we got into good field position, but we never had good starting field position. Like, the 49ers, they had multiple drives starting inside the 40, okay, near midfield. We didn't do that. We didn't have that, okay? And the one time that we did, we didn't come away with no points. Derek Forrest pick. We didn't come away with no points. So, if you're always starting your drives inside your own territory, right, and you know your quarterback is prone to turning over the ball, don't you think at some point the turnover is going to happen with inside his own 10, 15 if you're not moving the ball? Like, people, they want to kill Taylor Heinecke for that interception. Okay, it's not. It obviously, come on, bro. You can't have that. But look at the predicament that he's been in the whole game. He's been inside his 15 every single drive. Okay, Charles Leno getting work, and that's part due to him being bad, but also the game plan. You know, Nick Bosa is 17 and a half sacks. He has the most sacks in the league. Okay, he's probably the front runner for Defensive Player of the Year right now. You know that. So why not every single play? Every single play, have a 2-man on him, or have a running back chipping him on his way out, or run play actions away from him. Make him pick and choose what he want to do. Why not do that? Oh, I can tell you why. Because we do not have an offensive coordinator that is capable of thinking like After the fumble by Heinecke, I would have benched him. Okay? I would have benched him after the fumble. I personally would have. But they didn't. They sent him back out there and he throws it back. Heineke's done. Wentz, it's Wentz time, and before all y'all get Wentz if Wentz would have started, we would have won. No, it would have been worse. It would have been worse. I guarantee it would have been worse if Wentz started. He got clobbered almost every play when he got in the game for that one drive. Well, he got in for a couple drives. I'm talking about that one drive that kind of still had a chance that we went down, score, got to win for 2, and got it. That would have been like, that would have kept us in the game. He was getting clobbered on that drive, not able to escape. That was the drive where he pitched it to Jonathan Williams. If he's playing the whole game, the 49ers have 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 sacks. No, Nick Bosa probably breaks the 49ers all-time single season record that is held by Alden Smith right now. He probably breaks that at 19.5. He probably breaks that with Wentz in the game. So all y'all that's about to say, oh, Wentz would have started, he would have been back. No, come on. No. The single-handedly number one reason why we lost this game is the same reason we're going to continue to have until we address it. We need a quarterback. Like, that same argument and statement is not going to change until we get one. We don't have that. Whether it's Heinecke or Carson, we don't have that. Y'all want to talk about saying how they're not going to play him this year. And nobody knows if he's the guy. We don't have a quarterback. Okay? So when we face dominant defenses like the 49ers, you get results like this. The score was 7-7 going into halftime. Y'all know that? Number 2 reason, Scott Turner. Like I already talked about Scott Turner, but he's terrible. Okay, let's talk about the fourth and goal situation, right? Y'all were saying, Ron, take the points. Hey, y'all, if y'all on that side, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you at all for saying, hey, Ron, just take the 3, bro. Just take the 3. Go up 3-0. I understand that. I'm not mad at you. If you would have done that, I wouldn't have had a problem. But when he said go for it, I'm with him. Why? Because I felt like we could get it. 1, 2, you're trying to make a statement versus a team that's way much more better than you. You're trying to go into their house and go make a statement and set the tone and quiet that crowd. So what do? Go for it. Show them you're not scared. I agree with Ron with going for it from the 1. What I didn't agree with was running the same play 4 times in a row. This man, Scott Turner, from the 1-yard line, ran an inside zone out of the gun 4 times. Got stuff. Why are you running out of the gun on the goal line? You're surrendering 5 yards. You're surrendering 5 yards. Why not just line it up under center and hand it to Brian Robinson in a goal line formation and let him bower his way into the end zone? Or why not line up in a heavy set goal line formation, do a bootleg, and have the tight end leak out on the upper side of the play? We're going right. Have the tight end leak out on the left side, wide open on the back side of the play because no one took him in account. Why don't we do none of that? It's always gun run from the 2. Gun pass. It's always that. It's never anything different. That's why it's so easy to stop us because this guy is so predictable. He is so predictable. And then, number 3, Ron Rivera. Number 3 reason we lost against because of Ron Rivera. Now, the 2 4th-down calls, I honestly did not have a problem with them. But if y'all had a problem with it, I totally understand it. I was in the middle with it. Like, if we would have punted it, okay, I understand. Why are you punting it? Because your defense is playing well. Make them have to drive all the way down the field just to score, right? I understand that. And if you're with that logic, I definitely agree with you, right? Or if you're on the same side as Ron Rivera, like I was, you're in the National Football League. And you can't get a yard. You can't get a yard, and you're in the National Football League. Come on, man. That's terrible. That's terrible. Scott Turner, another bad play. Why are you calling a QB sneak with Taylor Heinecke? Taylor Heinecke is 6 foot. If you gonna call a QB sneak, sub Wentz in for one play. Just hand it off to Brian Robinson, bro. And if they stuff him because of that, go ahead. Okay, cool. Let them make a play. It's so easy to stop a little Taylor Heinecke on a sneak. And mind you, Taylor Heinecke didn't put no effort into that sneak, bro. Like, literally just push. Either push or jump over the top. Like, do something. Same thing I said for B-Rob, too, on the goal line. I think B-Rob, on that, when we went for it on the fourth and goal, and we didn't get it, I think either on second goal or third goal, B-Rob had an opportunity to just jump over the pylon, just to put the ball over the pylon, and he didn't do that. Just jump over the pylon, bro. Or was it Gibson? It was one of those. I don't know. But Ron Rivera was bad in this game, okay? I definitely agree. Bad from the standpoint of not coaching with a sense of urgency, okay? And then just on top of the people you hire, bro. Like, Scott Turner was such a bad hire to me, in my opinion, okay? Ron Rivera didn't have a good day either. But those 2 fourth down calls, I didn't have a problem with it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Those are the 3 main reasons we lost. Quarterback position, both Taylor Heinecke and Wentz. And I know Wentz really didn't do much, but still, quarterback position. And number 2, Scott Turner. That's arguably 1B. And then number 3, Ron Rivera. Okay. Those are my 3 reasons we lost this game. But let's get into some positive stuff. How about Chase Young? Chase Young made some plays today, boy. He looked good. I ain't gonna hold you. Chase Young looked good, bro. He looked ready. So I'm excited about that. Was in on a few tackles. Was in on an early 4th down stop. Okay, had a tip pass where if he would have turned the other way, probably could have had a pick too. You feel me? Chase looks good. Okay. Defense was not. They had a few plays like coming out of the second half. It was 7-7. You gotta come make a stop. Okay, you can't let them go down go up 14. Okay, Derek Forrest, single high safety, wide open was George Kittle. It was a busted coverage. You can't have it. But outside of that, defense was good. They gave us opportunities. We definitely missed some opportunities with some turnovers, though. Right? Jamin Davis should have had a pick right there. Should have had a pick, but he didn't. John Ridgeway tipped it in the air for David Mayo. David Mayo, unathletic ass, couldn't catch it. We missed some opportunities, but the defense they played well enough for us to win. Okay, yes, they gave up some stuff, but they played well enough for us to win. Definitely weren't the biggest issue why we lost. Sure. Terry McLaurin, Jahan Dawson, Curtis Samuel. What do I gotta keep saying about these guys? They're so good. Jahan Dawson had one early drop. They said they would have been for a touchdown if he caught it. Sun was in his eyes is the problem. But you already know Jahan not gonna go for that. Jahan gonna say, "Hey, I gotta catch that. Any ball in the air is mine. I gotta catch that." You already know that's what he's saying. But what more do I need to say about those guys? They're nice. And I know there's somebody somewhere, either in this organization or somewhere in the league that's like a lower tier on the offense, an offensive quality control coach, a passing game coordinator, somewhere. They're fiending to get their opportunity to call plays for Washington with this offense. Scott Turner isn't it. But yeah, man, ain't too much to say. I mean, Washington still holds the 7th seed. That's crazy, right? We're 7-7-1. So all we got to do is really just win out. We have a half game lead on the Lions and the Seahawks. We just got to continue to win out. Like, even though with the loss, we still kind of hold our own destiny in a way. Yeah, Giants lost too. We're not going to catch them unless they lose out. But I don't know if that happens. So honestly, guys, that loss was pretty bad, but we still have the 7th seed. The Cowboys won today, so they probably don't have nothing to play for week 18. That doesn't mean they're not going to have to take the opportunity to possibly, in their rivals' chance to get the playoffs, but they don't have nothing to play for. The Eagles, though, they didn't clinch the #1 seed yet, so that Giants game may be important. I'm just saying. So the Giants, they may have an opportunity to lose. I don't know. But we're not going to get all of that. More of the story, Washington with this loss, still 7-7-1, and still somehow holds on to that 7th seed. So hopefully we can find a way to get in the playoffs. But, man, as always, it's been boy Juan Gotti. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications. Leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers, so please hit that subscribe button again if you haven't already. I'm out. Peace.
Cross me one time, that's gonna get you pop, get you poppin', get you driving, slide on the one where they get you locked on.